Hi everyone, my name's Chloe and I'm going to be reading you a story today as part of Manchester Library's LGBT History Month special, and I've even brought my LGBT pride flag along with me to celebrate. Now, the book I'm reading today is a really special book to me. I love it, and it's called They, She, He, as easy as A, B, C. This is also a book that the organisation I work for in Manchester loves as well. We're called Kids of Colour. You might be able to see it on my t-shirt. And we love this book because the message is so lovely and the wonderful images of young people of colour in it are so beautiful too. So I hope that you at home enjoy listening to this book and looking at the pictures as much as we love it too. Now, before we start, I've got to introduce you to something, and that is pronouns. Now, this wonderful book is going to help us understand and explore what pronouns are, but I'd like to introduce my pronouns to you before we start. So, my pronouns are she and her. So that means if you're going to talk about me, you could use my name, Chloe, but you can also use my pronouns. So if you wanted to do that right now, you might say, "Come on everyone, quick, don't miss it, she's about to start reading the story." Or you might say, "Wow, look at that plant beside her. It's so beautiful." So pronouns are the words that we use when we're not using our names, and they're really important because they help everyone know who we are and they help us express who we are to the world too. Now, Maya in this book tells us that playing around with the words and pronouns that we use for ourselves can be really fun. It can help us to stay free, and it can help us to express how unique we are. So I'd love for after today for you to have a think about what words you really like, the words that make you feel powerful and seen and that make you feel happy. So let's begin. They, she, he, as easy as A, B, C. We've also got to thank the lovely Maya Gonalez and her friend Matthew SG for writing, illustrating and putting this wonderful book together, and also to Reflection Press for letting us read this story today. Okay, are you ready? We're about to begin. They, she, he, as easy as A, B, C. They, new friends are everywhere waiting to play. On the dance floor, we love to sing they. They is the way to let everyone be. No one left out and everyone free. Then when we're friends, we sing they, she, he, ze, making it as easy as A, B, C, D. Let's dance. And already these wonderful young people are doing awesome dance moves. Ari loves to arabesque. They pose with ease. Brody is a breakdancer. Brody loves to freeze. Corey leaps high like a cat. Meow. She springs and leaps and bounds. Diego drums and dances. Tree has all the sounds. Wow, so Diego uses the word tree to describe Diego. That's really cool, tree. Maybe that helps them feel connected to nature and trees. Diego has also got a really wonderful drum. That looks really fun. Ebony flies everywhere. They spread their arms like wings. Fawn is free as a flower, and Fawn can bring the spring. If you look, Fawn has got some wonderful flowers in that lovely hair. And Fawn doesn't use any pronouns here. Fawn likes to be called by the name Fawn instead. That's pretty cool too. Gia's going fast and strong. She's dancing on the go. Harvey's heart beats happily. Hip hop makes her flow. Now I love Harvey because Harvey's got hair just like mine. Indigo's into insects. Z loves the buzzing vibe. George jams to jazzy tunes. He or they can jive. Now, George uses both he and they pronouns. So some people like to use 2 different pronouns, which I think is really awesome. George looks very happy there dancing. Kelly can kick super high. His heart lives in the sky. Lord sings of lofty heights. Their songs let them fly. Marnie is a star mermaid. Whoosh. He or she flows with the sea. Nathan is a nesting bird. He just wants to be. Ocean's arms are open wide. Tree swings and sways about. Paul pretends to be a plant. Paul grows up and out. Just like my lovely plant here. He's growing up and out into our story space. Quetzal is so quiet. He rests just like the queen. Renee is into rainbows. He creates the scene. Wow, I love that rainbow top. Just like my rainbow here. Sky is like a star so bright. All the pronouns are right. Wow, so Sky likes lots of different pronouns. So Sky might like to be called he, or she, or they, or Z, or tree, or all of them all together. And they've also got a wonderful curly fringe. Ty is a tiger in the night. Rawr. He claims his own might. Una is a unicorn. They prance at their own sound. Wow, lovely headphones too. Viola's a volcano. Her power's in her ground. And I really love the purpley whoosh pattern on Viola's wheelchair. Isn't that great? Wren whistles when she dances. She knows just what to do. Xander exaggerates moves. They are extremely cool. Yoli yells, yes, so joyously. Their voice becomes the song. Zahara zooms in and out. Z knows that Z belongs. Now's your chance. We need your moves. Join the dance. There's always room. Wow. Look at all their wonderful dance moves. They're jumping and singing and swaying and flying. I absolutely love this picture. So if you were going to join the dance, what kind of moves might you do? I'm a little bit restricted sat here, but I can still move my shoulders in a jazzy way. What about you? Oh, look, and there's a page with all of the wonderful children in this book. So let's read through them again. Can you remember any of their names? Oh, let's start with A for Ari, B for Brody, C for Corey, D for Diego, E for Ebony, F for Fawn, those lovely flowers in that hair, G for Gia, H for Harvey, with hair like mine, I for Indigo, J for George, K for Kelly, who could kick so high, L for Lords, Marley, wow, the wonderful mermaid, and N for Nathan, O for Ocean, and P for Paul. Q for Quetzal, and R for Renee. Do you remember Renee's wonderful rainbows? S for Sky, and T for Ty. U for Una, and V for Viola. W for Wren, and X for Xander. Y for Yoli, and Z for Zahara. And if you look, there's a lovely image of Maya and Matthew who put this book together. Wow, I absolutely loved reading this book for you today, and I hope you've had fun listening along and maybe dancing a little bit too. So I'm going to say bye now and leave you to your dancing and exploring with all the lovely words and pronouns you like to use for yourself. So, bye everyone. Thanks for listening.